Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to seal this granite countertop. It's been about 1.5 years now since last being sealed. Today we're going to apply this penetrating sealer, so let's get started. Okay, so I have a granite countertop here and I'm going to reseal this granite countertop. I have my sealer, which is a granite and stone sealer. It's made by Stone Care International. You can buy this at Home Depot, Lowe's. They all carry some type of sealer for your stone. This is a professional series. I've used this once before and it's a good product. It's pretty simple. Just clean down your granite or marble surface that you want to seal. And after you clean it, when I say clean it, you can clean it with soap and water or Windex. Make sure that there are no foreign items on your surface. So when you rub your hand across, you don't want to feel any grease or grime. Nothing stuck to your countertop. You just want to make sure that it is clean. At the same time, if your granite countertop sealer is worn off, you're going to want to make sure that it is dry. You cannot seal the granite or marble if it's wet. It must be totally dry and free from oils and grease or anything else that you may have. If you have marks in your granite, you're going to want to address those marks first if you can. I have no marks in this granite. This granite is perfect. All I'm doing today is sealing the granite. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply an even coat on this granite. We're going to give it about 3 to 5 minutes and see if it keeps absorbing. If it does keep absorbing, we're going to wipe it down and then we're going to apply another coat until it stops. Once I see that there's an even coat and it stops absorbing the sealer, I know we're good. And that's the key to it. You want to make sure that you don't have certain areas absorbing. You want it to be even all the way through. So let's get started. I'm going to open this. The only couple of things that you're going to need, which are 2 microfiber towels or rags, and your sealer that you can pick up at any home improvement store or Amazon. You can order it, have it brought to your door. All right, so I'm going to apply. And there's a squirt on here. I'm just going to take it and start from one side and work my way across. And I'm going to put even pressure. And you always want to squeeze the product in the center. You don't want to put it on the ends because then it'll drip off the ends. And you really don't want to do that. I'm going to do this half first. And then I'm going to do the other half. And this is really a fast process. It doesn't take that long. However, after you finish, you're not to use the countertop for 24 hours. So basically after you wipe it down and you finalize your final coat, you're just going to wipe it down after you put your final coat on after about 5 minutes. And then you're going to come back after 24 hours and you can start using your countertop again. All right, and then I'm just going to run around the edges like so. And you don't want to get your cabinets, you just want to get the stone. And today I'm only doing the island. After the island's done, another day or so, I'll do the other counters. So at least I have a counter to use in the meantime. And it seems to be absorbing all the way through. I see the sealer is absorbing into the granite, which tells me that my granite is pretty porous. And you can go back and just give it another wipe down. And if you don't seal your granite, eventually you'll start to see marks penetrate, you'll get stains. When you spill something, spill coffee on it, you'll get stains on your granite or marble. Obviously, granite doesn't stain as easy as marble does. Marble is very porous. So I don't know how this product works on some of the other stones, the man-made stones. This seems to be drying very nicely here. I gave it that wipe down, and I'm going to apply another coat because it is absorbing. And it's very interesting how the product is absorbing right into this granite, because this is pretty sealed, but it's sucking it up. So I'm going to wait about 5-10 minutes and then we're going to apply another coat. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes now. I let the first coat penetrate, and I have here a dry microfiber towel, and I'm just going to wipe it down before I apply my next coat. And you can start to see that there is really a nice sheen coming on here now. And it's going to feel a little bit rough as you take the excess off when you're using the microfiber rag. And really very little damp, not that much coming off right now. So that means my granite really absorbed the sealer, which is what we're looking for. When it starts to sit on top, that's when you know that your granite is sealed. So we're not there yet. So let's do another application and we'll see. This time I'm putting a little heavier coat on. And I can see now, after that last coat, this one is really sitting on top a little bit now. It's like getting like a little soapy now. So I think I got myself a nice coat on there. You can see how it's going on there. It's like foaming up a little bit, which is fine. There's no issue with that. If we have product sitting on top, we're just going to wipe it off after about 10-15 minutes. We'll let it settle in. Now, should you walk away and the excess dries on the top, you would just add a little bit more sealer to it, and then move the sealer around, and then remove it with a clean, dry microfiber towel. Okay, I think I have another nice coat on here. Do not allow your towel to sit on the surface that you're treating. You do not want to do that. There are no requirements into what direction that you apply the material. It's not like wood that you have to apply the sealer in a specific direction. There's no requirement. Okay. So we're gonna give that like another 15 minutes. And then we'll check back and see where we are. All right. It's been about another 15 minutes. And that heavy coat I put on got absorbed. So we're gonna give it another wipe down, and you'll see a residue sitting on the top as you wipe it down. It's not wet at all. The whole top has dried. And if it does that, then you know that the product is absorbing into your granite top. Again, I'm wiping it down, removing any film that's sitting on the top now. But I do see that it's building a film up on the top. And you'll see that it's almost like when you wipe down a counter and you don't dry it, and it has like these little rings. But it comes right off. It's like wiping wax off. Okay. Apply another coat. This should be the final coat. I think 3 is going to do it. I'm not going to get crazy like I did the last one. A lot more sitting on the top of the counter now than actually penetrating, which is what we're looking for. So you would use a lot less material to seal the top. Okay, let's give this about 10-15 minutes. We'll come back and we'll see how it dries. Okay, so you will see here, I don't know if you can see in the lens, but in some areas it's staying a little more wetter. So I think that the 3 coats that I applied is sufficient. So what I'm going to do as a final is I'm not going to put any more down as far as liquid, but I'm going to take the wet cloth that has all the chemical in it, and I'm going to start wiping it down one more time. And at the same time, I'm going to wipe off the excess. So it gives a nice clean shine. That'll be our finish. And then we have to wait 24 hours for the sealer to dry 100%. So make sure you read the back of the bottle for proper installation of the manufacturer's recommendation. So your installation will look as good as mine. And I am very happy with this installation of the sealer. It's really coming out nice. There's a nice coat. And this is good for another 6 months to 12, depending on how you use your counter. Make sure you flip over the dry cloth so you're actually sort of buffing and absorbing any excess on the top. Wow, this really came out nice. You mark your calendar as a reminder in your phone, so it gives you an alert when you have to redo this again. It's good to keep your stone nice and protected, so should something spill, you won't have to worry about stains. And that's the biggest thing. It's a piece of glass now. Came out excellent. Happy with this product. And let's do a recap. Alright, so I finished the sealing. As you saw that I put 3 coats on top and then the finish. The finish was basically just go back, wipe it down, remove any marks that the sealer may create. But I have a monolithical finish here now that I'm very happy with. It came out very, very nice. This is 16 ounces. I use Stone Care International. It's a professional series granite and stone sealer. There's 16 ounces here. I probably used, for this countertop, I would say just a little bit more. I would say 2/3. That's what it feels like. There's about a third left in here. And then I'm going to do the rest of the tots, but I'm going to allow this to harden and finish for the next 24 hours. I'm not going to use this space until this is fully cured. So to recap, there were 3 coats we put down, 3 main coats. The first coat was a nice even coat. The second coat was a heavy coat, which basically gave like a soapy look to the top, a foamy look to as I was putting it on. The third one was equal to the first coat, and that also got a little foamy. 15 minutes in between for drying. And then the final coat, which is basically don't put any more on, use the wet rag that the chemical's on. At the same time, remove the excess, cleaning the top, which basically buffs the top. Again, in 24 hours, you're going to want to give it another wipe down. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw here, please share and hit the thumbs up on my video. I'll include at the bottom the information for the sealer and the microfiber towels. Also hit the bell so next time I have a new video out, you'll get notified of it. Thanks.